to Trattoria Ciao's YouTube channel. This will be our very first episode, and we're going to do a recipe commonly known in America as Cioppino. Cioppino is an Italian-American dish, supposedly brought over from the region of Liguria in Italy, which is way up the top, but it's right on the coast. The idea is the people that were in Italy that came over here to the United States migrated with their recipes, ended up out in California, and this is a San Francisco dish that our immigrant brothers actually started making out there, and it's been famous throughout the United States. So that's a brief history of it, and we can go ahead and we can dive into exactly what the ingredients are. Okay, so welcome back. So let's go over the ingredients to make a good cioppino. We're going to start out with some purple onion, fennel seed, a little bit of crushed red, a little bit of butter and garlic. We roast our garlic off in olive oil so it's a nice sweetness to it. Salt, pepper, EVOO, and the star of the show. These tomatoes are a San Marzano tomato. It's an Italian import tomato. We're also going to use mussels. We're going to use some middle neck clams, some Gulf shrimp. We're in Florida, so we're going to add grouper to this. Some calamari, squid, little fish stock, little white wine. So let's go ahead and begin our process. Welcome back. So let's go ahead. We've got our burner on, and let's go ahead and start our dish. First, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil to the pan, a little bit of butter, that'll give it a little flavor. Nice five tongs here. Okay, add to this. Tongs. We're going to add our onions. Add a little fennel seed. We're going to add a little crushed red. Some roasted garlic. A little parsley. A little black pepper. A little Himalayan sea salt. We're going to sweat down those onions, get them a little soft. Let them cook for just a minute, and we'll be right back. So, as you can see, we've sweat down our onions and garlic. To this, we're going to go ahead, and we're just going to add a little white wine. Now you don't want to cook that down a little bit. The idea here is you want to cook off the alcohol, but you want to keep that flavor. Now, the clams will take the longest to cook. So let's go ahead and add our clams. And we're also going to add some fish stock, San Marzano tomatoes. And let's go ahead, and we're going to dome this, and we'll be back in just a little while. Welcome back. So we went ahead and we domed our dish, and we wanted to get those clams to open up, and lo and behold, our clams are open. There we go. So to finish this dish now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to add the mussels into the dish. We're going to add, now the shrimp, already seasoned, salt and peppered, we're going to lay them right on top. Calamari. We're going to lay the calamari right in there. I know. There you go. Also seasoned, a little salt, a little pepper. And to finish that off, we've put our grouper chunks in there. That should be good. And cioppino wouldn't be complete without crab leg. And we're going to go ahead finish it by doming it. And when we come back, we'll be plating cioppino. We're ready to start plating this dish. So let's start out by taking our dome off. And let's pull that crab leg off. Just a few minutes to steam the crab. That's all it takes. As you can see, these shrimp are perfectly cooked. Tails on, good story about that. We'll tell you about that one later. Our calamari's finished. Clams, mussels, everything's been timed to be cooked perfectly. No rubber. So here we go. Start out with a little bit of pasta, and we'll start to put our dish together. Now I made a portion big enough for like 5 people, but normally this is almost the size that we typically make here at the restaurant. So that's a pound of mussels, that's 6 clams, 4 shrimp, about a quarter pound of grouper, a quarter pound of San Marzano tomatoes, about 3 gallons of white wine. No, not really, just a few quarts. Okay. Now what I didn't cook in here, and I normally do, is scallops, but we forgot to put them in. Scallops would also be in this dish. Plating. Kind of tough presentation here. It's a big seafood stew. It's not one of those things that you can make super, super pretty. You just got to make it good. Finish it off with our crab leg. And let's get you some broth in there. Well, I know the staff will be eating well today. Now we finish this dish with a little bit of fresh parsley, a couple of nice garlic toast points, and we'll be right back in conclusion. Welcome back. So our plate is complete. If you want to take a look, there we go. That would be your Italian-American Cioppino. And in closing, we always like to say, we bless the food before us, the family beside us, and the love between us. Ciao.